lovely people of the internet. I am the Breathing Canvas, and today I'm going to be showing you my puck design for my I will be showing you my puck inspired design for my Midsummer Night's Dream inspired series. Let's get started. First step, we're gonna put on Shimmer. We have to put on some snazzaroo for the Shimmer to stick to. I'm really happy about Shimmer, so yeah. Okay, let's go. First, I'm going to mark out our splotch of flower potion juice onto our eyes. So, I'm going to take some white eyeliner and I'm going to trace out kind of like an ink blot just splashed on there. I'm just going to trace around a rough shape of where I want everything to be. And then all of the little ins and outs and splotchy splooches, I'm going to just do on my final. Now, I'm going to take my butchered palette of snazzaroo that I tried to scrape up and mix colors with. Just gonna map that out everywhere for the Shimmer to stick to.
Oh, we're getting dangerously close to the eyeball.
Why I am dabbing this on. This is to help saturate it as great as possible. Okay, also dabbing kind of gives it a feathered, uneven edge instead of just being like swoosh, there it is. Swoosh, there it is. Sorry. Just feathered out, give it more of an abstract, splattered look to it. And I'm trying to make these not parallel to each other, just to have some differentiation, and I look like some cheap B-rated knockoff superhero. Comment who this superhero is down below, I want to know. Do I? Now I'm going to take a smaller brush, and I'm going to add all of the little details. It's a lot of dripping action and splatteredness. Puck is the one who gets the love potion from the flower, and it's told by Oberon to put it into Titiana's eyes.
Itchy nose!
And then I think Titiana is the one that tells Puck to put the love potion into all the lovers' eyes. Puck kind of works for everyone. He's like a double agent. Double agent elf, double agent elf. Yeah! Again, I still see some of the white line from when I trace around everything, but the Shimmer is gonna cover that, yeah. Another note, you don't want to have too much squiggle wiggles and too many droplets because the concept of what this is going to be lost. So you want to be clear and distinct and have just a few choice decisions. Alright, I think that's good.
Shimmer, shimmer, oh, I love shimmer.
Alright, let's move on to some winged eyeliner. I'm gonna take my liquid eyeliner to get a smooth, clean, crisp line. Yes, that's the word I'm gonna use. Slim. Pull the skin. Put my eye nice and taut, and I'm going to make a line. Go out to a little bit of a cat eye. Just a wee bit. Woo! Just flick it off to taper it off to a nice edge. Look at that. Oh yeah, looking good. You see this little bit of space? I'm just going to connect that and fill it in. And then I'm going to do another cat eye on my lower lid, just on the edge. Is that what I want to do? It is now. It was cool to sketch, so it better look cool on my face. You know when you do one eye just right, it looks amazing, then you think, oh, I've done this, I can do the other eye, just easy, right? This is my second time trying to do this, and it's just to kind of really enclose this to make it more dramatic. I'm taking my black crayon. I know this is so short, but it just works so perfectly, so I'm using it until it's like almost nothing. So, okay, so I'm just going around my entire lash line to really get a nice saturated, closed-in, deep, exaggerated look. I'm using as many adjectives as I can to sound like I know what I'm talking about, but basically it just looks cool. And now we're going to do the green eyebrows. We're going to do this in an ombre style, in a sort of swirly-whirly fashion, just like we did with Queen Titiana. Well, not just like, but similar. We're also going to draw in some aspects that we'll be seeing in the King Oberon crown, which you'll be seeing next month. I'm going to do a kind of forked double eyebrow thing here. The top layer is going to be a light lime green. The bottom's going to be a deeper forest jade. It's starting to look like a ninja star. We'll work on that. We're just gonna fill in your brows with this darker color. Take that dark green and let it fade into lime green. So without adding any makeup, I'm gonna take my super duper tiny brush and I'm going to drag out the makeup we already have just to thin it out so it doesn't look so much like a ninja star, even though that is pretty cool. And maybe that's my next design. Ninja inspired? Ninja star eyebrows? Subscribe and you might see that video. But this really ties in well together, both Titiana's aspects and Oberon's aspects in the kind of crown eyebrow region. Titiana, she had these kind of curly ombre cut crease and eyebrow thing. She also had a green tiara. You kind of see that with the green color and the sort of curliness going on here and the double action, except instead of being a cut crease eyebrow, it is two eyebrows. And with Oberon, we're going to see a kind of vine branch crown as well as some twiggy eyebrows. Now, we're going to go on to another element that we see in Titiana's design, and that is little pink flowers. It's really simple because it's small. It's just a little boop. And that's your flower. It's really small. It's more of an impressionism, dottism, artism. As long as you get what looks like a flower, when it's this tiny, you don't have to worry too much about all of the details. Pink or even a white just for some highlight to give it some depth and three-dimensionalness. And that's it. To reiterate and to make a little bit clearer what I'm doing instead of saying that you just boop along, you're going to take your tiny brush and you're going to lay it flat against your skin, and the imprint of that is going to be your petal, and you're just going to do that in a little circular motion. Now, so far we've had a lot of elements that are similar to Titiana, so what we're going to do now is bring in some sideburns that we see on King Oberon, which is an element that is also similar to what is seen on Blue Child. We're going to do some squealy wigglies. I'm going to go from
I just made a mark that's not supposed to be there. Oh dear.
Nope, that makes it worse. Never mind. I am going to go kind of below my ear to mark it out as a starting point, and I'm going to swirl up and down, kind of make an S. I'm going to curl that in and fill that out, making it thicker and thinner in places just to make it more visually appealing. Kind of give a flow to everything. Thicker up here again. So it kind of looks like it's like turning and twisting. We're going to do a smaller criticue right up here. I'm going to thicken it out where it connects. And finally, I'm going to be putting on some dark brown lipstick that has a little bit of a pink to it. And that is my puck-inspired design for my Midsummer Night's Dream series. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please let me know by clicking on the thumbs up button down below. Also, make sure to subscribe so you see whenever the next video is coming up. And I will see all of you lovelies next time. Bye!